Very influenced.
But
Very influenced.
yeah. So we, a lot of people say that Jains are the Jews of India. Yes, they are limited in number, but we try to make
Traders,
businessmen, and so we have these particular traits where non-violence, ethics are very important. So whenever we trade with the Jain, he knows that okay, he's going to be involved, and he will have this basic few things. So he's not worried about. At least that is what we are known for. Everybody can do the same. It is in travel. Also, religious preachings are always in this direction. Obviously, this is the architecture by such a way that it is expected to last for 4 years. We don't need very steep, and so we still can cement, white cement.
Yeah,
where it's built also in the sense of locking.
So we have the entire community for the Soulpulas, which are known for this kind of buildings which last 400 years of the lifespan of. We have
might more because you need to keep that going on for another 2,000 years.
But I think in the overall scheme of things it becomes less relevant because here people take down to the puja and otherwise it would be kept in the so 2,500 years 24 Tirthankaras. The last Tirthankara is who is 2,500 years old. So it's not like we don't know when it was. Only 2,500 years old. There's like a perfect history that scriptural knowledge. We have this balance. What we have not been good at is preaching ourselves to the world. So that is our like.
That's why that actually is Buddhism is low. It's against preaching to the world. Okay, so it's almost impossible, very, very hard to come into Buddhism if you're not rich.
Judaism Christian. We went to Israel, we went to the and we saw that they approach their people are also very but there's everybody, we felt very homely. Thanks to Kobbi. He organized it so well and honestly we were very warm. I think this warmth is going to the next one.
Very excited. I mean, everybody was very excited to see it. I mean, you know that
לא, אתה מצמיד את זה כאילו, אתה מצמיד.
אתה מה אתה מתערב?
Like this, you see? No, the guy is not
It's not serious.
No, not serious.
You will do that?
No,
Not a bad idea.
Why is the color not a red?
Which one?
This one. Why?
This is made out of saffron and
I see what's
sandalwood.
No, but that's the color of the
Not really. But we see everything which we use for our God is supposed to be utkrush, the best of the best. So we feel that in the world, the best of the best thing is probably saffron.
most expensive things. That's a color.
Color. Symbolizes. So I've been here, I think, 4 times of being.
His Excellency Ambassador of Israel, Naor Gilon, and the Consulate-General Bombay and the West Region, Kobbi Shoshani. અમે લોકો બસ રિસેન્ટલી 1.5 મહિના પહેલા ઇઝરાયલ ગયા હતા અને આ લોકો જે રીતે આપણને ત્યાં ભેટી લીધા ધ વે દે એમ્બ્રેસ્ડ અસ આપણે જીટોમાંથી જૈનોની 96 લોકોનું ડેલિગેશન અમે લોકો ઇઝરાયલ ગયા હતા અને મિનિસ્ટ્રી ઓફ ફોરેન અફેર્સમાં because of his direction they made Jain meals આપણા માટે જૈન અલગથી જમવાનું બધું બનાવીને એ લોકોએ શેફ બધું એટલી મહેનત કરીને બનાવ્યું અને ત્યાંના મિનિસ્ટર્સ ત્યાંના પ્રીવિયસ એમ્બેસેડર he was also there at that time so he really very warmly welcomed all of us so આપણા મિત્રો છે અને ઇઝરાયલમાં we have met very few people who have not come to India. Israel, a lot of people have come to India and for us in the 96 people, for 90 people it was the first time to Israel. So Israel there are a lot of friends for India and so he's here to kind of little bit of translation from here on the US.
The books in Gujarati that were written. Many books in Gujarati.
400 books.
So, Maharaj has following across the country, across the world, and he likes many books.
Goal of our life not to be only get good, not only to do good, but to be good. One goal is to get good. Second is to do good. Third is to be good. I would not like to be rich only. I would not like to be successful. But I would like to be happy forever. In any time, in any space, in any situation, in any atmosphere. How it is possible? Forever. Situation is not in our favor, but compromise nature. Everything is good way. No aggressive mind. There is three goals of our life. No complaint, no comparison, and no competition. There is no complaint we have. No comparison with anyone. No competition with anyone, but cooperation. This is the root of happiness. And when we know not what we like, then we must like what we have. One is the sentence for good compromise nature. Second is the you take the care of beginning, God will take the care of end. And third is the you do what you can, then God will do what you can. these three sentences is the root of our life. Which one?
Any question from you?
I think that the first time that I think that the first time that I met you, Sina, I asked him, can you explain to me, if you remember this question, what is the secret of the Jain people? Why is they are so successful here in India? And what is the secret? Of course, like everybody has his own secrets, yes? And right now, after your words, I understood what is it. It's a community life, peaceful life, no competition. And I think that I'm listening to you very, very carefully, and I think that it's fantastic. And you have, as Siddharth mentioned before, for us to have such a big group in Israel, you're right, if we're going to elevate some of them. I saw the photos, I was not in Israel. For us, it was a very, very special days in Israel. And the bond between Israel and the Jita people and the Jain people become a bond. And I think it's extremely, extremely important for both, for Israel, and it's not only business. The ambassador and I going to have a meeting with Adani, as you probably know.
Yes.
Adani is going to sign a contract with the port of Haifa,
Yes.
which makes us very, very happy, and this is part of this bond. And I think, I don't know if he knows about your visit, I'm sure that he knows about the visit.
Oh, he does. He does.
It's also bring the hearts closer. And we are very excited. Ambassador and I met Mr. Adani 2 or 3 months ago, something like that, maybe more. And we saw this bond, and we saw the speciality of the Jain people. And we are very happy to be today in the temple to see.
Darshan karine aaya.
ખૂબ પ્રસન્ન થયા.
So Adani is also part of this trust, also part of this development, and as a very significant partner to the whole thing.
Yes.
May I explain the things to Gurudev in Gujarati?
With your permission, yes, of course.
Thank you. ગુરુદેવ, એમનો જે મૂળભૂત પ્રશ્ન છે એ છે કે જૈન ધર્મનું મૂળ રહસ્ય શું છે અને એવું શું છે કે જૈન ધર્મ અહીંયા ભારતમાં ટકી રહ્યો છે, બની રહ્યો છે અને જૈન લોકો આગળ વધી રહ્યા છે. તો મૂળ રહસ્ય ગુરુદેવે પૂછવા માંગે છે.
ત્રણ ચીજ છે. એક અનેકાંતવાદી છે, બીજાનો નામમાં અપરિગ્રહ છે, ત્રીજાનું નામ અહિંસા છે. આ જૈન દર્શનનું રૂટ જે ગણો તે પ્રાણ ગણો તે પ્રાણ. I am right, you can be right. Thought process. Less violence. અહિંસા, ઓછામાં ઓછી હિંસા. અને અપરિગ્રહ. Less you have, more you are. Less you have, more you are.
There are 3 principles which decide the secret of Jainism. First one is Anekantavad. We can say the relativity of theory of relativity of knowledge. Being Anekantavad. Anekantavad says that I am right, you also may be right. There is no extreme thought for any things in the world. And second one is aparigraha. Aparigraha shows that don't collect anything for your life. As much as you have less things, you will be getting more and more. And the third one is non-violence. Is the basic secret of Jainism. Non-violence means that not only physical violence but mental, spiritual, every kind of violence is not acceptable in our Jainism. So you have asked regarding the secret of Jain philosophy, Jainism. So these three are the base of Jain philosophy. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are having, I must say, very good relations in India in general, and I think that Indian people, Israeli people, and you felt it in the visit. We love to visit India. We love the culture. We love to, embrace ourselves with Indian culture. And even our Prime Minister, when Dr. Jaishankar went to meet him, he said that in his company in New York, there were many nationalities, but the two nationalities who were getting together the best were the Israelis and the Indians, because there are many, many similarities between the people, ancient civilizations with modern, relatively new countries. We were established more or less the same time, so there is a lot of elements, there are many elements that are similar, I think, between the story of the Jewish people and the story of the Indian people.
Jain philosophy believes that the fraternity and the love can be the base of non-violence. So Indians, the culture of India has been made on the basis of Jainism, Buddhism, Hinduism, and these are the three bases of our fraternity and love. गुरुकुल आदेश आप क्या मानता हो?
Yeah, I have a question. It's very like the Jewish people. We are more or less a little bit more than 10 million people around the world. In Israel, we are around 7 million.
Yeah,
and around the world, we have another
15 million.
50 million. Okay. How is, and we are right now facing one of the most biggest challenges that we have is how to keep and continue the tradition and the heritage, and as Ambassador mentioned before, all these similarities that we have also. But, and I assume that you are facing the same thing, that you are spread all over India. And
Big challenge.
It's a big challenge?
I'm Gurudev. ગુરુદેવ એવું કહે છે કે આખા વિશ્વમાં લગભગ 1.5 કરોડથી વધુ યહૂદી નથી. સેમ જૈન કમ્યુનિટી પણ અત્યંત ઓછી માત્રામાં છે, જેની સંખ્યા 2 કરોડ 2.5 કરોડની આસપાસ બેઠી છે. તો આવી સ્થિતિમાં આપણી સામે મુખ્ય પડકાર એ છે કે કઈ રીતે આપણે આપણા વારસાને, આપણા ધર્મને અને આપણા અસ્તિત્વને ટકાવી રાખી શકીએ અને એને પ્રોગ્રેસિવ, પ્રગતિશીલ બનાવી શકીએ. એ પડકારનો સામનો કેમ કરવો?
એટલે માસ વધારવો એમ
બે રીતે થાય.
આપણી સંસ્કૃતિને એ પણ જાળવવા માંગે છે, તો એ કઈ રીતે જાળવી શકાય? લોકો આમ
રાજધાની એક્સપ્રેસ ક્યારેક ઇન્ડિકેટર બનાવે કે 6 કલાક લેટ છે, રાજધાની એક્સપ્રેસ ક્યારેક ગુમ થાય એવા સમાચાર કેન બી લેટ, ગુમ નથી. જે પણ દર્શક ટ્રેક ઉપર રહેશે એના અસ્તિત્વનો કોઈ ખતરો નથી. ટ્રેક છોડી દીધો, અસ્તિત્વ ચોખ્ખાશે. ટ્રેન ગુમ થતી નથી, ટ્રક ગુમ થઈ જાય છે. ટ્રક એટલા માટે ગુમ થાય છે એને લોકો ટ્રેક જ નથી. વી કેન ચેન્જ પોલિસી મેટર, બટ વી કાન્ટ ચેન્જ પ્રિન્સિપલ મેટર. વી કેન ચેન્જ પોલિસી મેટર. 2 + 2 = 4, 6 - 2 = 4, 2 × 2 = 4, પ્લસ માઇનસ ડિવાઇડ કંઈ પણ કરો તો પોલિસી મેટર છે. ચારનો જવાબ એ પ્રિન્સિપલ મેટર છે. શિખર ઉપરની ધજા એ હવા પ્રમાણેની દિશા બદલાતી જાય, દંડ સ્ટેબલ થઈ જે રીતે દંડ બદલાય એવી રીતે ધજા પણ ગઈ. ધીસ ઇઝ ધ બેઝ ઓફ જૈનિઝમ. કોઈનું પણ જેને ટકી રહેવું છે એના માટે ટ્રેક પણ મળશે.
Fundamental principles of a religion, we must be dedicated to these principles and we must remain to their principles. On the basis of their principles, we can survive after in this age also and future also. He just gave an example regarding that a train can be late, but cannot be extinct, cannot be lost because of he is running on the track and the track is proper. So a train can be late. Maybe possible there is some problem in the journey of train, but there is no possibility that the train will lose totally lost, or we can say train will extinct. We can't say this. So we must remain dedicated to our fundamental principles. And on the basis of the situational changes, we can change our policy also, but cannot change principles. And this is the way we can survive in the future, like Jainism or Jews, any religion.
Truck is the truck.
Gurudev said that truck can be lost because the track is not proper for the truck or motor vehicle. So it can be lost, but the train cannot be lost.
Also, he gave an example of the flag on top of the temple. We call it dhaja. So he says that it is on the pole. So the pole has to be stable. By pole he means the principles. The principles have to be stable. But the dhaja can go here or there because of the wind, which are the policies. We can change our policies here or there, whichever way, but we should stick. His belief is that if we stick to our principles, then our existence probably will not be kind of. But I think if I can just rephrase, once a westernization, so there are a lot of attractions. So people are moving away from being religious to becoming atheist. So because of being atheist, they are losing their traditionality, and by losing their traditionality, they are losing their religious identity. I think that is the major challenge which everybody is probably facing. So.
એનું કારણ છે કે ગોલ જ બદલાઈ ગયો છે. એક જ ગોલ છે આખી દુનિયાનો. You have to be rich and you have to be successful. You have to be happy. કોઈ જગ્યાએ એક વાત કરી નરેન્દ્ર મોદીની વાત છે. છેલ્લા 2 વર્ષમાં રિચનેસમાં ઇન્ડિયાનો ગ્રાફ ઉપર ગયો, હેપીનેસમાં નીચે ગયો. હમણાં હું સર્વે બોલે છે 2020-22માં હેપીનેસનો ગ્રાફ ઇન્ડિયાનો. તો મોદી દેશને રીચ બનાવી શકે, હેપી તરીકે ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ બનવું પડે, અને હેપી બનવા માટે નો કોમ્પિટિશન, નો કમ્પેરિઝન.
If you want to be, you can be rich, but there is no necessary that every rich person is happy person. If you want to be rich and if you want to be happy, you have to accept the principle of no compromise, no comparison, no competition, and no complaint. The vision of Gurudev.
In Judaism, we say, who is a rich man who is happy with what he has? This is rich.
We are.
Be happy with what you have.
We are happy and we are rich.
This is
The best.
So much, we didn't know this, right? But so much similarity between, so probably somewhere it is rooted in the basic principles of what we are. As you said, I might not be a great Jain, but at least I am like some Jain, you know. So same challenges. But I think with modern technology, Maharaj has got so much followers on the he has not done it, but so much following on the social media that lakhs and lakhs of people would.
He is not using any kind of electronic instrument. In spite of that, there is lakhs of millions of followers in India and as well as in the world.
We have no money.
They can't touch money.
We have no bath for 55 years.
They
No bath.
don't take a bath.
So the day
Since 55 years.
The day he took Diksha, that was the last day.
You can't believe that we have not bath for 55 years.
And 2 set of 3 set of clothes. Monks, right? So you know about 2-3 set of clothes. All these.
We have no permanent address.
The hardest code of conduct, if any religion is conceived and followed, is Jainism. The code of conduct made by Tirthankar, 24 Tirthankars we have, they made code of conduct and we are just following, but they are just following those conducts.
So,
This is the base of abstinence.
એમને આપણું બેસિસ આગમ કે એવું કંઈક વાત કરી છે
એટલા બધા આગમો છે કે
so we also have
ચાર ચીજ એમને કહ્યું છે ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ ત્યારે માસ ધર્મ સાંભળી શકે ક્લાસ કરી શકે સાંભળે માસ કરે ક્લાસ બધા નથી કરી શકતા તો ચાર ચીજ હેપીનેસ પીસ લવ એન્ડ લેટ ગો નેચર આ 24 કલાક પ્રસન્ન રહેવાની ચાલે લેટ ગો નેચર અને બીજું સૌથી મોટું વન ઇઝ ધ વર્ડ એટીટ્યુડ આલ્ફાબેટ છે ને આલ્ફાબેટ સક્સેસ રિચનેસ બધું તમે પછી એક એટીટ્યુડ પકડો આલ્ફાબેટના નંબર પ્રમાણે પકડ એ આલ્ફાબેટમાં નંબર 1 ઉપર ટી નંબર 20 ઉપર 1 + 3 = 21 પછી પાછો ટી આવે 41 I have now 50 પાછો ટી 70 U 91 પછી D 494 and E 500. If you have good attitude, you have 100 marks.
You just said about the importance of one's attitude. So attitude leads to like being comfortable with everything around you and things like that.
To be able to fulfill the duties
એક
of one.
મારા સાહેબનું પેલું થોડું introduction કે એવું કંઈ આપણે જે બધું કરીએ. So we'll just tell you about this Gach, which is this particular subsect of Jainism, and what all activities are going around. Please.
There are main 4 cults in Jainism. One of them is Svetambar. Gurudev is from Svetambar cult. There are lots of Dutch, we can say, group in Svetambar. We follow. Dutch નું નામ શું છે?
Tapagach.
We follow Tapagach. That means Tapa group. And Gurudev has written 400, near about 400 books on for the fraternity, non-violence, peace and happiness. Since last 55 years, he is working on the many social issues, family issues, for making the society peaceful.
Some people say about our Prime Minister that, how is he so creative? A small boy from very small village, suddenly he's a world phenomenon. He's considered an important person in the world. I will not say like but so he says he has come here many times. So he says that he takes his inspiration from the religious gurus also. So he is very spiritual in his mindset. So he would come, he would sit, he would talk, and for highly evolved personality, just one small sentence can make him start thinking in a direction, and then he picks it up like anything, and then he takes it to another level. So hopefully good things happening in our country. I hope that
Now the guidelines and the wisdom of all these gurus and all the people they have special attitude and long vision.
yes.
It's the world going to be completely different. The guidance of these special people, it's coming with a lot of wisdom.
And he has probably shown it also a little bit when his thoughts and talks and things like that are there. Hopefully politicians, right? So, but because in Ahmedabad we have seen Narendra Modi many times. Okay, when he was not such a great leader, but he is walking the course. He is exactly like he was when he was not chief minister, like he was when he was not prime minister. We see the same person. I will give you one small example. I am talking too much in front of all you great guys, but one of his friends in Ahmedabad, his sister was taking Diksha. So he called him. He said, "Why have you not invited me?" Well, no, it's a small function, not fit for prime minister. Well, no, your job is to invite. My job is to decide whether I want to come or not. Right? Have you taken care that Diksha sari jagah hai, barabar hai, is she comfortable? Please ask from my. So this is the relationship which he maintains even when he is the prime minister of the country. So this is the man. This is the man. And somehow he has got this brain of a memory of an elephant. So when he come here, he'll remember the names more than I meet him like once a week. I don't remember probably the 20th person. He will remember. He will say, "Oh, okay, he'll say, how's your wife? You remember his wife?" So this is the memory which the man has. I don't know.
You heard about his memory. It's a very good કેટલા વર્ષો પહેલા મેમરીમાં નામ સાથે આવ્યું.
So, in instance, when they met in Raipur, so all these guys are on first call, second call basis with the Prime Minister. But in Ahmedabad, we don't maintain this like in Israel. Israel also no hierarchy. I asked them same question. What is the success of your secret of success? He said in Israel, we have no hierarchy. If we want to talk to somebody, we go talk to him. We don't think that, okay, he is this, he is that, he is that. We go and talk and the other person responds. No hierarchy. So Narendra Modi in Ahmedabad also kind of, with his security reasons, etc., he has to maintain. But it is not his attitude. It was very visible when his mentor passed away, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He walked the entire cremation without taking care of any, whatever happened. I am going to walk on the road of Delhi in the cremation procession. So that is the man we have as a leader. I hope that he is able to achieve what he. So, Maharaj.
Chalo Vagya Gido. If you can see invisible, you can do impossible. If you can see visible, you can't do impossible. I am a great person. I have not seen college at all. Here, Shraddha Chale, invisible, possible, they speech.
If you can see invisible, then you can do impossible. If you see only visible, then you can do only possible. I'm just 10th standard pass out and I have written 400 books on the basis of invisible problem. So he is saying that my last message to you, my message.
बुलेट थी मानस मरता बुलेट बाद में किने फेंको मारने गई बंदूक बम को ट्रिगर दबाओ बुलेट ने इनविजिबल ट्रिगर नो फोर्स में तेरे विजिबल दिखता कर बुलेट की मानस मरता
a bullet of gun cannot be kill anyone, but force behind the bullet with the pistol, and we just press the trigger and get force from that, and their bullet can kill anyone because of the force, and this force is invisible.
बुलेट ने बात गाड़ी ना हो बुलेट ने बात
If you with the pistol, it can kill anybody. So the force is invisible. Bullet on that.
bullet is the visible
When bullet is visible.
Kobbi, there is a small request from we were discussing. We were planning for this trip. So Maharaj's 400th book will get inaugurated in the month of January. So, if possible, we would like it to be available in Israel also, and on a Zoom call, etc. If all of you can be present, including the leadership of Israel, on that inaugurating it in Israel. we'll be happy that we are able to spread it.
In English or
English. It is in English, but it is not a religious book. It is a general principle book. It is not any Jainism centric.
On the basis of humanity.
It's a humanity related. All the books are not religious. So if it is possible, we will be
But we have another challenge.
There is
Relax,
a 8 days program between 15th of January 2023.
Let's talk about it when
Yeah.
of course, when we can participate in the Zoom.
We will present you the request letter and request you to take it forward as you deem fit.
Try to do it. We will try to publish it in the best way. And also to speak maybe to the Minister of Affairs to make a small inauguration.
Thank you very much.
He's saying if possible we will try it in Hebrew also if you think. Please guide us.
You can translate it.
You wrote books in 4 languages already?
Yeah.
Marathi, English,
English, Urdu. More than 15 languages. More than 15 languages.
The most ancient language in the world, you know, Hebrew. No.
Sure.
We can translate if you allow us.
It's of course no. Let's talk about it. I think afterwards.
Sure.
Definitely, I've been in this zone.
आपने लेटर आपने देखो.
Yeah.
सर पाणी માટે એવું બધું જોવાનું છે ઇઝરાયલે આખા દુનિયાને સંદેશો આપ્યો છે પાણી
कि पानी
પાણી બચાવો એ ઇઝરાયલે આખી દુનિયાને બતાવ્યો
The importance of water
Yes.
so
in our lives.
I get right. I need to. Water is crucial for our life, and also to India and both states. There are countries of agriculture, and the water is the most important thing for agriculture. And the thing that we should learn from each other. And, sorry that next time that I come, I'm reading we have a book of Let Me Drink Water. Is Maharaj. And definitely we'll bring it. It's a
Then a few books written by the
packet बनाए.
No, अभी नहीं है.
He was going to present to you a few of his.
Thank you very much.
325 stories. First story on 7 nights. 325 stories.
We can say
Only in 7 nights.
heavily short stories. 300 short stories are there in this book.
It's for kids normally? No, it's for kids. No.
No, it's not for kids, it's for human being, for adults.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You give it.
Something from Israel, Ambassador Benal. It's also it's something small from Israel. Do you want to know something? Do you want to open?
Yes. नहीं यार कि
Take out the tongue.
good enough for me.
I would. And then
See with the J colors, you know, the saffron color, dynamite. Very good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. For us, the hand is in the Middle East, not only for Judaism. It's a sign of good luck, of stopping the bad things coming. So it's a stop sign, like in the house you put it for good luck.
Fantastic.
Each and every book written by Guru is handwritten.
That's it.
There is no assistance regarding the writing process.
No cancellation, no correction.
The shape is
Inside the shape.
he is making this.
Everything is different.
The ruler for the shapes.
A kind of worship. If he is writing, means kind of worship for him. That is why he writes in this way.
Wow.
In 2-3 colors at a time.
Yeah.
Very nice. Impressive.
There is no writing assistant, and he
No correction.
no correction at all. Each and every line, once it has written, then there is no need to correct anything in that sentence.
Invisible voice.
This is
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to be with you.
Yes, good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Chandan Chori.
This is
Sandalwood.
Sandalwood.
This is the process of blessings. Warm blessings to you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
सारी मीटिंग करिए.
Thank you. My Hindi is not good enough to test her English, so I